we got it.
Tay was talking about he graduating at the beginning of the month, and now we here. That I mean, just like fast forward, man. And we on every day now, man. We on Monday through Friday, what 12 to 2 now. That's been cool.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's been hard to adjust, Chills. I don't know about you. It's been hard for me to adjust giving these people content like of this quality for this sustained amount of time.
You know, but see, when the street wants you to cook up that rock, you got to turn on the stove.
We got that Franklin Saint type product. I feel you, man.
Let's turn on the stove today. What you got in store for us today?
Man, we got a show for you today, man. We're gonna talk about men and their faults, man. Men, we're gonna talk to you today. We're gonna talk about men and their faults. Y'all are welcome to call in. I believe we got Tay in the building. We got everybody else. All Hustle No Fear was on earlier. Shout out to them.
They had a dope show today.
Oh, they did. What they talking about, man?
I was coming in, and usually they're a very positive show, like uplifting show.
Mm-hmm.
Today they was really talking about getting that paper though, and I'm an advocate of women getting paper.
Me, man, as am I.
So I was really about that show, man. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into trending topics today, man. So, Trish, what you got for us, bro?
Man, look. When they say being a rapper is dangerous, I thought that was just something cliche and cool to goddamn say.
Right.
Apparently, that isn't the case. So, the baby got questioned. I want to say yesterday or over the weekend. He was outside of Prime 112. It's a prominent restaurant in South Beach Chubbs. I don't know if you. I've never been there.
I've never been there.
Apparently something happened, and he got questioned about it. He said he shot back in self-defense. But his associate, a rapper named Wisdom, he has been arrested and charged with attempted murder by the Miami-Dade South Beach Police. Now listen, I don't know about a lot of these rappers, but the baby has killed somebody in Walmart in self-defense.
Oh wow, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, yes. He was here filming a video. Some dudes tried to check him. He was by himself, and he checked the whole crew.
Yep.
Some people you don't need to run across. Apparently, the baby is one of those individuals. I'll tell you, the youngin' around here. I don't know if he. I'm pretty sure the baby's certified for wherever he's from. He's from Charlotte. So, but some people you don't need to cross. Some people you don't need to try. But these guys, man, Pooh Shiesty got into a shootout or got robbed or didn't get robbed. But these guys are whole real getting into. These real life,
bro. These
gangster shit, bro.
These young brothers are not playing. I seen the video of Shiesty, and they aired the whole parking lot out.
I mean, what happened? I don't even know.
It was, I believe this dude was trying to sell. Wasn't it dude trying to sell some shoes? Dude was trying to sell some shoes, and he tried to sell some. His people was trying to sell some shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess when they got up there, whoever tried to rob the dude, and old dude wasn't going for it, pulled the strap and cleared the whole parking lot.
Sweet Jesus.
Yo, like you gotta understand, these dudes not playing. These young cats, I keep telling, bro, these young cats will air you out.
I mean, if you go down the list, bro, you got Vaughn and Durgan, Quando and Nathan.
Yep.
You got Pooh Shiesty. You got goddamn the baby getting in the shootout every week.
Yep.
Goddamn young boys in jail. He has the most rabid fan base. Like, Tay, is that a thing? Like, what is it with the young boy fans? Like, they go hard for that dude. And I like young
boy get busy to me.
Yeah, I can even flip.
To me. We got any young boy available today?
Throw some young boy.
Do
that for us, man.
Yeah, that
young boy in that bitch.
That's my dog.
Yeah, I mean, I'm we're all Migos. We're Migos.
Yeah,
too, man. But man, these guys are really out, bro. I'm a Migos fan. I know you are the one too.
Yeah.
I don't know why Offset. This is random thought before we get back into it. Offset is always talking about he'll get you bodied for a payment. I'm like, man, Offset, okay, guys, okay. We know you can get somebody hit, bro.
But no, these young dudes are not playing, and
they don't even hide it in their music no more, bro. Like. They putting bodies on records now, bro. I'm like, Jesus Louise. But yeah, man. Anyway, let's see. Speaking of rappers, I mean, we can keep going with them. Rapper YFN Lucci got denied bail for he was out on probation anyway for a murder charge.
Yep.
Then while he was out on probation, he got hit with a RICO case. So they denied him bail, and he's in.
Oh, they really want this nigga.
They really want him, man. Just rappers going to jail is pretty much what's been going on. And I really would like to talk about this and take time to talk about this. Bill Cosby has been in the news because he got denied parole because he didn't want to take a sex offender class.
Okay, so we touched on that yesterday.
Yeah, I really would like to dive into that.
Let's be clear, right? I stand with Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
I am in full support of that. Whatever comes from that comes from that. But I'm in full support of that. And see, this is what they did, and this is how I feel about the whole probation parole thing, because once you take it, you're tagged, right? You're tagged, and so you'll forever be hit with that. You see what I'm saying? And if I say that I'm innocent, right, and I did not do it, once they place that tag on you, regardless of what you say, you're gonna forever be known as that. And to me, that fucking Bill Cosby was nothing more than a lynching to me anyway.
And I've said it 1,000 times as well, bro. Why is it that Roseanne Barr can say whatever and whomever about what she wants, and her shows get to remain on air? And but Bill Cosby, you can say what you want. Look, black people. First of all, there's two things I want to say about this, Chubbs. Forgive me.
Yep.
First of all, black people, can we support our people? But initially, let's show initial support for our people. Well, let's wait till all the facts come out with whomever. Like let's do it like every other community does it. We'll wait till the facts come out, and then we'll decide before we decide someone else tells us that we're guilty and all that. So please, let's support our people initially before things, get out of hand, and before we assume guilt or innocence.
Well, look, okay, let's talk about it.
Okay.
Bro, I don't care what nobody say. As a culture, black people fuck with R. Kelly. You see what I'm saying? We have for years. But black people, as by and large, don't support that pedophilia, that child. Like, we do not rock with that, right? And the minute it came out, right, with overwhelming facts that's what this dude was on, I haven't heard anybody like coming out in support of that. You see what I'm saying? Now I've seen, there's people that still listen to his music. Me. You see what I'm saying? So and people look at you funny because you still like they turn their nose up.
That's so weird to me. I want to ask you that because I was like, well, we might as well talk about while we're on this anyway. Why can't we separate the art from the person? Like, I still listen to R. Kelly's music too. I don't care.
No. What man?
I don't know that man. I wouldn't know that man from anybody anyway. I only care about him because just like some of y'all caring that some of these artists die. Let's just be real.
Yep.
Why you don't care that some of these artists die?
I don't be giving a fuck. Like, not for real.
You got what you got. If you don't know them, if you don't know them, you got what you need from them, which is the music. Now, I didn't know Michael Jackson. I'm sorry he's dead, but like I have what I need from Michael Jackson, which was his art. Which is what he wanted.
I'm not trying to make fun of nobody, but why are y'all crying when these people passed? Right? Yeah. Like, let's be clear. Mike Jack died. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Damn. And then I moved on. Prince died. Oh, that's my dude. And then I moved on.
Nipsey died. I was like, damn. I like Nipsey. That's fucked up.
And then I moved on. More recently, DMX passed. And that was my dude. And I said, man, that's fucked up. And then I moved on.
I'll give you another example about this fake love shit, Chubbs. It's a little Dallas rap. Damn, I don't know what's going on with y'all generation, boy. We talked about nothing but rappers and
it's killers, bro. They got generation of killers.
Yeah, but a Dallas rapper named Lil Loaded committed suicide. He was 20 years old. And this is a guy that made it. This is a guy that had a song called Block Baby. That was his biggest song.
Yeah.
But he committed suicide. He left a note. Some people are saying it was over a girl. I don't know what it was, but whatever. He decided to become one with the universe or whatever.
Fellas.
But I don't get what's going on with these rappers,
bro. First of all, Shout out to the Mrs. 2007. She said, "Shit, my husband and our first dance in our wedding was an R. Kelly joint." I know that's
What
right.
I'm talking about. Like we'll get back to that in a second.
Yeah.
But my point I was trying to make was that like with these rappers, bro, like
Yep.
he this Lil Loaded had 200,000 more followers after they found out he was dead.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on now. Come on. Let's
Come
get it
on,
together.
man.
Look,
They say death is the best career move, Chubb.
Yeah,
That is an old adage.
no. What that is that's Negroes jumping on the bandwagon, jumping on the train.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because let's be clear. I can be honest with myself.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't listening to DMX before he passed.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't in the rotation. Not that I didn't like him.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I never listened to his music.
Mm-hmm.
Not that he's trash.
Mm-hmm.
Even though most up top artists, we had that conversation. But I'm saying he wasn't in my rotation.
He was in mine because I like
How's it going down?
How's it going down is one of my favorite joints.
Now, look,
but he's in my workout mix.
No, okay, all right. If I had a workout mix, he would be in my workout mix. But what I'm saying is I wasn't listening for him. I wasn't listening to him like that, right? When he died, I thought it was messed up, but that didn't automatically make me go drum up. And to be truthful, even we did a tribute to him on the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I just don't know why it's personal. But I also, like I say, I want to talk about this because like she said, like R. Kelly is a staple in the culture, and I don't know why that should be threatened just because of some personal demons that he have. Because all of us have personal demons. Now, white people don't have a problem with this. They listen to Jerry Lee Lewis. They listen to who married his
Elvis.
They listen to Elvis Presley.
Yo,
they listen to all these country
what's
stars
his name?
who raped
Yo,
people.
Look, Scorsese, little pedophilia ass, was openly walking around.
I don't think it was Scorsese.
It was. Bro, it was Scorsese. He was openly walking around with a 14-year-old.
Let's not even talk about Woody Allen, who's
a
celebrated director. But everybody want to get on R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. And again, this is not selective outrage saying they're guilty or innocent, because we have our personal opinions about that. But I'm wondering why black people if you want. Like, why did nobody separate him from DMX? DMX was a drug addict. He was a junkie. He had multiple children, which means he wasn't the greatest father in the world, as espoused by his own children. But we don't separate him from his music.
This is the thing. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
We just picking and choosing who we like, or are we picking and choosing who someone tells us to like?
Look, I'm gonna tell you how dirty white folks is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I was cruising the internet like I always do at 1 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I found an article about Robin Williams, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how much he was worth after he passed.
Mm-hmm.
Now the article had about 10 people on them. Mm-hmm. 9 of them were white. All of them were millionaires. The one person on there in debt that had negative $10 million next to his name was, guess who?
Michael Jackson?
DMX. So you chose the one Negro you could find that owed back taxes and threw him on the list for what? I said that to say white society never passes up an opportunity to embarrass black men.
They sure don't.
They never pass up an opportunity to do that.
Masculine black men.
Yes.
Like, you telling me people didn't know Billy Porter had HIV?
Nigga, beeper.
Come on.
My bad, Kev.
He had it for
Negro.
He had it for 15 years.
Like,
and then you want to come out and say it was courageous for him to come out?
That's not courageous.
Come on.
That's not courageous. Let's be clear. That's not courageous.
Come on.
You admitting something everybody knew.
They haven't canceled 2.5 Men, and Charlie Sheen has admitted to knowingly sleeping with women and not revealing that he was HIV positive.
Exactly.
They don't cancel.
Exactly.
It's funny how cancel culture only works with us and our prominent heroes, is what I'm saying.
Again, bro. And when you this is the thing. I don't like the fact white society tries to tell us who our heroes are.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me Billy Porter is a hero to my child. You see what I'm saying? Don't tell me that he's not.
He's not.
You see like, and I could go down. Let's be bro. Charlie Sheen has AIDS. Like, let's be like, are we serious? We serious? He has AIDS, and he openly said he will not and never wear a condom, and he is walking around free
and fine.
free. He said, I ain't wearing a condom for shit. I have a sick, diseased member. and I am going to continue to infect every girl that I get. And don't give me that Valtrex bullshit about it hides the count. It's so low. No, Negro, you got AIDS. And this is why it's so important, right?
Y'all think if Magic Johnson was out here slanging wood,
that
he would be getting the Charlie Sheen status?
They'd have shot him.
They'd have called Magic Johnson to
they'd have shot him
if he did what Charlie Sheen did.
They'd have shot him.
Come on,
they'd have shot him.
Come on.
Like,
shout out his 92.3. Shout out to everybody listening to us on the lives and everything at lunch. Y'all with us. That's all we saying, bro. Like Bill Cosby was never convicted of anything.
Nope. Still hasn't.
I thought we were innocent until proven guilty. Whether y'all believe he's guilty or not, just look at it from a legal standpoint.
Let's see. Engine 5 says, when you become a person of importance, along with being black people, the things you say and do will be put under a microscope, studied, dissected, and then become something else. That's true to a certain point, right?
Well, okay, what's your point?
Yeah, okay. Engine 5, yeah, go deeper on that. Let's go deeper. Because our point is I'm not trying to speak for Trisha. Our point is, so what?
Yeah.
Like,
that's with anybody of note.
You see what I'm saying? Like, the point he's making is okay. Anybody that big, they're gonna put under a microscope. But when you have fame and you're black, they actively search for your skeletons.
Amen.
That's the difference.
If you're looking for something long enough, hell, you're gonna find it.
Like, that's the difference.
They come in, they've been trying to. This is what you don't understand. White people, they do revenge on a different level.
Yep.
They will wait 40 years to get your monkey ass. Bill Cosby is getting this lady. The lady didn't question. The last lady was from what, 1991?
Let's be clear. And I don't give a fuck.
They will wait to get your ass if you get them, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
OJ didn't do it. Fuck it. OJ didn't do it. OJ didn't do it. He went through.
Kale's about to get a nut. Kale, I'm pretty sure.
Fuck it.
I'm pretty sure Kale has put her face in her palm 3 times already.
Fuck it. OJ didn't do it. I'm gonna tell you why OJ didn't do it.
Selective outrage is behind that theory.
I stand behind that. OJ didn't do it because this is my thing. If I go through trial of my peers and they said I didn't do it, then I ain't do it.
Amen.
Because let's be clear. White people go through crime after crime, killing dog after dog, hurting child after child. And if a group of their peers says they did it, somewhere along the lines, they didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
All it takes is for a brother. All it takes is a brother to be alleged at doing something.
Mm-hmm.
And in the eyes of public opinion, he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Oh, the missus said IG fucking where she said something about R. Kelly, and IG started fucking with her page.
Who?
The missus 2007.
Hey man, listen, they don't like that real talk, man.
No, they don't. They don't.
Look, R. Kelly, man, look.
That's crazy.
I totally am, and my personal opinion of R. Kelly is he did all that shit. No,
the nigga look.
The niggas
The niggas like look, no, the Negro did it. Yeah, right. But black folks don't claim him like that. Yeah. We like the music. We don't claim him. Look, let's be clear. Foundational black Americans. Foundational black Americans don't have a history of open pedophilia.
Not on a large scale.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? We don't have a history of that. Now you take your ass over to Europe, you take your ass over to the Caribbean, you take your ass to Brazil. Like when you start look, we don't have an open history of that. And we even check the ones that do. Let somebody, bro, come on, let's be for real.
Man, all my black people out there listening, you know you don't tolerate no guy. Every nigga that I know, it checks the goddamn sex offender list in their area at least twice a month.
My wife get an alert. Oh yeah, no, my wife get an alert. My wife don't fuck around.
But I'm like, I need to know why black people always we're more alert people because we have to be. We're always aware of our surroundings. Oh no, we don't play that kid shit.
Nah, he talking facts.
But step in the name of love is step in the name of love, Tank.
Let me tell you something.
You can. I dare you to put on step in the name of love and in a room in 30 seconds and not hear a nigga bobbing. A nigga gonna feel bad because we get his head and be like, man, this nigga fucked up.
Look, let's be clear.
This nigga can sing.
So,
sorry, Kel. Yeah. We've been put on a Negro restriction. So Kels, I apologize.
Engine File says white people award their killers. When that is a fact. You might have said some shit then.
Some random stuff, but yeah.
You said some shit then. That's a fact. He said America dropped a bomb on Japan. And they consider the president.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Because they award their killers because that's their only culture.
Yes.
They haven't done anything that isn't violent related. Everything violent related is origin usually with white people.
Yes.
I mean that's just reality. That's not even like please don't shut us down over speaking facts.
Right, like
y'all have spread violence throughout the world.
No, he said some shit. He said they dropped a bomb on Japan and the president was considered a hero.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's what it is.
Yeah.
See, you Negroes want to be coddled.
Right? That's what it is, bro.
Like you want to be coddled. You want somebody to rock you to sleep, tell you it's gonna be okay, pat you on your head, and tell you everything is gonna be all right.
You want people to take you to the site where they raped, murdered, bombed you, and have a fucking festival.
Yep.
You want to go there. You want to 2-step down the Soul Train line with your.
Yep. That's a fact. Look. Since we own this. Here's 92.3 Selective Outrage Show. Why? Look. We talked about these organizations yesterday. Yep.
I don't see y'all coming out for any of these celebrities. Why the hell did all the black people abandon Bill Cosby?
That's true.
Jesus, the NAACP didn't come out for him. I'm sure he's done something for them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Spelman tried to give back the money as if they didn't give all of it back. I'm pretty sure they did. Y'all, is that how we do things?
No,
we abandon ship on accusations.
I'll tell you this: a lot of people, a lot of notable people said that it's like you canceled Bill Cosby, but you didn't cancel his money. You see what I'm saying? If you really want to take away his honorary degree, right? Cool. That's your prerogative. That's your right. Cool. Let's go ahead and slide that $10 million back. Let's slide that $10 million back that he donated.
And what about everybody that was on the show that they got royalties from the show? Why can't we have the Cosby Show back on the air? If Roseanne can be on the damn air, we can watch goddamn Bill Cosby. I won't catch any feelings watching the goddamn Ray Charles dance moment with Theo and all them niggas, bro.
Right.
Like, but why the black shows? Oh man, I saw something that was deep. I saw a tweet that was so deep, bro. Someone said I miss black shows, not shows about being black.
Yep.
I was like, that fucked me up, bro.
Yep.
I like that's true, but I'm like, bro, no one's gonna trip about seeing the Cosby Show, man.
Let's be clear. Roseanne Barr's a filthy woman.
Oh my God, come on. She's disgusting. I mean, just a rather disgusting creature. She's not even funny. Like, come on, man.
While we're at it, this is off topic.
And then some of you black people who cancel Cosby will watch Roseanne.
I'm gonna say this, right? I already don't think women are funny. That's just, I don't. I don't.
Wait, we gonna gas that. Go ahead.
Like I don't, right? But then when you look at these white female comedian Roseanne Barr, like she was never
What's the
ever
name of that
said.
chick? Amy Schumer.
Oh yeah. Oh, and
Not
speaking of, I'm glad you brought her up because I am a man. When I am wrong, I will say I am wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And today I was wrong because black people probably should have got behind Monique at the time when she was telling people, "Hey, Netflix is doing some shady shit." We probably should have got behind it because now multiple people, Kevin Hart saying they're jerking him on his deal. Dave Chappelle said they next special they lowballed him again. Now, like we probably should have.
Okay, so okay, so Monique, this is where you heal and this is where we make mistakes.
I'm man enough to admit that.
Monique, sister Monique, we are sorry for not initially backing you on that if that is in fact the case. Because and look, maybe we did that too fast on her. I mean, who did she talk about? Tyler Perry. I mean,
Lee Daniels.
Lee Daniels. I mean, she turned out to be right about Lee Daniels.
No, she was 100% right, and we really should give her props.
Yeah, we really
that.
should apologize.
She was
to
right,
Queen Monique, and apologize to her, and take a little more reverence and credence when she said something.
Yep.
You know what? The truth tellers always become the victims, bro.
What?
Like Lee Daniels, like we should have really paid attention on the Lee Daniels thing.
But you know what it was? Niggas was too happy with
Empire.
Empire
Butler or whatever.
The Empire. He make a lot of fucking slave ass movies, bro.
I want to ask the
Am I tripping? What?
I want to ask the directors of the gay directors like the Lena Waithe and the Lee Daniels, who are I am a huge fan of Lena Waithe. I don't want to take anything away from her. I think she's talented, but I'm like, why do y'all feel it's necessary to inject something gay into everything?
Yeah.
Why does it have to be a gay twist in every one of your projects just because of your sexual orientation?
Because clearly there's an agenda. And then
that's all I'm saying.
At this point, it shouldn't even be an argument.
Bryan Singer is gay. I mean, you don't see just gay people riding around in X-Men or something that doesn't involve, his sexuality. So why do y'all feel the need to inject like they're giving Lee Daniels the spook who sat by the door? Like we talked about this yesterday. Like, everybody that listens to this is going. You thinking right now it's going to be something gay in there because it's Lee Daniels. Like, why do we have to think that? Like, why can't Lee Daniels just do this all talent? That's the thing, man. That's the whole.
Engine 5 says because black people haven't joined the world and realized that the world is based on race. It's my people, then yours. But black people haven't accepted that yet because if we did, we would focus on us. That's half right. And the reason that's half right is that I think black people are tuned in and have known for a while that the world don't fuck with them. I just think how a lot of black people handle it is different. You have some people.
That is a discussion.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like black people. This is the.
So you're saying just to clear that up because I like where you're going with this. You're saying like there's no argument with the assessment. Yeah, black people are getting fucked up everywhere.
Yeah,
it's just how we're dealing with it.
Yeah, it's different.
We draw up. Okay,
it's different because black folk. You gotta understand, bro. Like people ain't stupid, right? People ain't stupid. I don't care how they can act stupid all they want. People are not stupid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see what's going on. Like you can point out racism like that quick. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? But if your response to it is to shuck, jive, tap dance, wave your hips, you see what I'm saying? And yes, a boss. And when you start doing that, and then you got this brother over here, no, I ain't going for that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? No, we're not doing that. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And it's just about how people handle it. The problem is black people need to start all handling it the same way.
I agree with that assessment.
But that goes back to being on code. And we'll have a show about that, right?
But
But
we need to dedicate an entire show to being on
Cole,
code.
yep.
Yeah, that's
And,
definitely something we need
but
to do.
we wouldn't be the show that we are
Mhm.
if we didn't have a little treat for you guys. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about your face card and what is your face card, and
like that.
I will explain that when we get back. The Selective Outrage, his 92.3. I'm your boy Two Chubs. Tris is to my right.
Mhm.
We got Tay on the boards, and we'll be back in a second. Someone is supposed to go, someone is supposed to stay. I ain't trying to ruin yours, I'm trying to make a way, yeah. I'll be at the top, that's my favorite place. I'm only gonna come, I don't gotta chase it. Images gonna come, I don't gotta chase them. I'ma keep getting love, I don't gotta chase it. Diamonds in my chain, watch in my bracelet. Cover all my dogs, I don't gotta chase
They say I
it.
smoke too much, I say I don't smoke enough. You ain't dealing with what I'm dealing with, bruh. Remembering when the crib I lived in didn't look like this. The carpet had burn holes and nigga was in there smoking and thinking on how to grab a cement. Me and my dog was close to going half on the chopper and like a pound of weed just locking in and did it. It didn't lighten the hit, wasn't trying to change the world, but we fucked around and did it. Kept all my cars, but I kept trading in women. Neon lights spell out my company name on side of the building.
The first thing that has to happen to you is you have to be honest with yourself, right?
Mm.
So I will go first, and everybody can follow along. So I think one of the biggest faults that I dealt with younger, growing up, mid 20s, early 30s, not so much now because I don't really give a shit, was lying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason, and I know why I did it, right? I struggled with that big time was because I don't like being embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like I realize I don't like being embarrassed on a more childish scale. I don't like being wrong. And that was something that I struggled with for a long time. And I forget who said it, right? I think it was some old school gangster, right? Some old school gangster, but he was just like, I don't lie because I don't fear anybody. That resonated with me. I forget who it was. I want to say it was Gotti, but it was a
I
boss.
think that was like God.
Yeah, that was a boss. He was a
Yeah.
boss motherfucker, right? And I was like, that's some real shit, right? And so I said that to say, bro, first things first, you got to question why you do certain shit for yourself. Because in order to go to another place, go to that next maturation process, to go to that next level of who you're supposed to be, whoever that is, I feel like you need to do an honest face card assessment of yourself.
I totally agree with that. And you can't fix something that you don't recognize as wrong.
Right.
And as a man, you should want to always fix stuff about yourself and improve yourself. So yeah, I totally agree with that. I had a problem with being too nice. I was
Yeah.
too kind and nonchalant. That's not a good combination. Uh, like I would let stuff go because I didn't think stuff would bother me. But then when you do that, when you're too kind, people take advantage of you.
Yep.
And learning to say no is a lesson I know a lot of people out there have to learn. You got to learn to say no to people and not give a fuck.
It's
Some people are born with it. Some of y'all out there, some of y'all listening don't have no problem with that shit. Some of us do. It is for various reasons. Some of us feel like we need to feel needed. Some of us need to do whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't judge nobody about that. But you can't be sympathetic when giving help too. I think we should talk about that other side too. When you're giving somebody help and giving somebody advice, you're gonna give them advice. They gotta be able to do that shit themselves.
You gotta be able to do the work.
A certain emotional attachment to it.
You got to be able to do the work. I 100% agree with that. I see the thing is, and we're still in the first part of this, is that it's okay, right? It's okay to not get it, right? You don't know you're doing. A lot of times, people do so much bullshit that you don't know you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like you get so used to doing it, it just comes natural to you. You got to be able. Like everybody can say, "Oh, I checked him. I had to check that bullshit, or I had to check." But a lot of people don't say, "Well, I had to check myself," right? And when you do hear it, you hear well, I had to check myself because I was going to cuss their ass out. That's not what I mean, bro. You got to be honest. This is the thing. You can lie to everybody in the world, but you can't lie to yourself.
Oh man,
you see what I'm saying?
You can't lie to that mirror.
Like, you need to be able to have a hard look at yourself and like, look, man, I have a problem with this. I don't know why I do it, but I do know if anybody else was to do it to me, I would think it was some bullshit. And you brought up a great point when you said being too nice, right? I feel like I suffer from that shit now, right? Which is hard to believe. But the things I say in my head and the things I say out loud are way different. You see what I'm saying? Like I will, in my head, if somebody's asking me to do something that I don't want to do, I don't instantly go to reasons why I can't do this. That's not me. You see what I'm saying? Like if I can do something, I'm going to do it. My problem is if I don't, you see what I'm saying? If I don't want to do it, I'll still do it, right? Just because I don't want somebody to come back and be like, well, you ain't never helped me. You see what I'm saying? I have an issue with, I always want to be that guy that's good in everybody's eyes. And I'm slowly learning that ain't gonna never happen.
That'll never happen, yeah. You shouldn't be interested in being liked. If you're being liked by everybody, you're doing something wrong.
Yep.
That's just the long and the short of it. If you're being liked by everybody, you're doing something wrong. Now, as a man, to all my fellas out there, Selective Outrage Show, his 92.3. as a man, you know, there's certain things they're just innate with men and women that we can't get out of. Like there's certain intricacies, like you know, man can sleep with 100 women and he won't be labeled nothing, but a woman that sleeps with a lot of them. It's some things you can't get out of. Man, you ain't allowed to complain. It is what it is.
Yeah, look, and ladies, I want to say this. Don't go be a hoe to prove it's okay to be a hoe. Like, do you realize how ridiculous that sounds?
That notion is just quite.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like the whole, and this is just a sidebar, right? Slut shaming, body shaming. One, those things were invented by women. Two, y'all got to get over having something like, bro, it's something wrong with everybody. You see what I'm saying? It is. There's something wrong with everybody. There's something that you have that's deformed, that's not straight. There's something there, right? I don't need validation like that. You see what I'm saying? To be okay with myself. I'm not saying don't go sleep with 100 men. If you want to go sleep with 100 men, go ahead. If you want to go gobble meat for the duration of the week, I am not telling you not to. Two Chubbs isn't telling you. I'm not telling you not to. But you cannot be offended when somebody points it out. If you're gobbling meat all day, and I'm like, you
a meat gobbler.
Like you've been gobbling meat for a minute.
You've been gargling that butter.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You can't get mad at that. See, people be, since you said this like a month ago, bro. You was like, people want to, they want to do little dastardly shit, right? But they don't want to be called out on it. Yeah. They just want to do.
They'll do the actions fine, but they don't want the label that comes.
Yeah, you and it don't work like that. Well, life don't work like that. Men, I want to be crystal clear about something when I say this. Women do stupid shit. Women do stupid shit. Women say stupid shit, bro. That's just what it is. But that shouldn't be. That shouldn't raise your blood pressure to the point where you alter who you are and do some weird shit. You see what I'm saying? If a woman don't want to be with you, bro, you got to relax and move on.
Like I said, we say women are children.
Yes.
And that is in fact. So coming from that perspective,
yes,
man, they become easy to deal with. You can ignore the little quips, the little extra shit, the little extra dry days, the need to feel right all the time. Because you know she's acting in the interest and in the wills and desires of a young child.
Me and you were talking about a guy neither one of us actually fuck with anymore. We don't, but I remember telling you, I was just like, yeah, you could get his ass back, but you live by a code, right? And just because somebody does sucker shit doesn't mean you go do some sucker shit to even the score.
Hey man, let's repeat that, man. Listen, man, that's a lesson. That's a lesson. Say it again.
Like, as a man, you got to live by a code. Every man has a code. Just because somebody does some sucker shit to you, you don't in turn go do some sucker shit to him. That's just two niggas doing sucker shit. Like, you don't do that, right? That's not what you do. You have to live by. Your code will always be tested. But what makes you a man is being able to uphold that line in the sand when the line is drawn. This is my line, and you will not cross it under any circumstances.
That's what I was saying. So I want to tie back in what I was saying with your F.A.I.S Card.
Yep.
We're doing the F.A.I.S Card on his 92.3 Selective Outrage Show. Toxic Church, Two Chubbs, Tay, we in the building.
Yep.
I was saying too, like, listen, fellas, like, you can't complain. That's what it is, right?
Yep.
But you can't blame nobody for something that hasn't happened yet in your situation.
Yep.
As you go on your journey, when the moment you stop blaming people and start just doing shit for yourself and taking ownership of yourself, it's your fault you haven't made it yet. It's your fault. I haven't done enough. I ain't
Yep.
paid the price yet. That's when things start turning around for you. So stop blaming your baby mamas for doing what she did that's causing you to do what you do now. Stop saying it's your mom. Stop saying it's your dad there. Because in the end, everybody got a fucked up story.
Yep. You ain't
And
never.
I get so tired, Chubbs. Whenever I go to my mother's house, she always watches like American Idol or one of these reality shows. And
Yep.
everybody always wants to give their sob story. Or when I'm watching one of these cooking shows, one of my
Yep.
with the female or whatever, and they be like, and everybody like, well, what brought you here? What brought you here? Well, I'm a single mom, and I know I got to do it for little Natalie and little Talia out
Right.
there.
Right.
Not just, bitch, I can cook better than you. That's why I'm here.
Right.
I'm here to win. I'm here to fuck everybody up. But I hate that stuff. Everybody has a sob story. Men, you can't have excuses if you want to be successful.
Nope.
You gotta take your L's. You gotta move on. But like you said, start by finding out what is wrong with you and work on it.
Yep.
Have an honest assessment. If you like if you like oh God, if you like vagina to a point where it's interfering in your attainment of currency, reevaluate that.
Yep. That's something.
And some of y'all, a lot of y'all have that problem.
Yep. Some of you would rather be chasing vag than chasing the bag.
Some of you would rather be chasing vag than chasing the bag.
Yep. That is a fact.
That's one that needs to be put on a t-shirt.
Like that. Let's move on to my second.
Go ahead.
My second point is, even once you identify what it is, bro, and you start working on it, you're not perfect, right? You're not, like, we have been convinced as men that whatever is wrong with us needs to be fixed expeditiously.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You need to fix your faults right here, right now. Bro, it will never happen. All you can do is work on them every day.
And notice when you deal with your woman, see, you have to fix your faults, but you have to deal with hers.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's just what it is, fellas. I wish me and Chubbs had an ultra solution for you on that, but that's just some things are just the way it is.
Bro, that's just what
you have to fix your faults, and whilst dealing with hers. She might come around to fixing them, she might not. But you have to fix your shit.
This is what I want you to understand though, right? Is don't get caught up, right? And trying to be a perfect version of you. There is no such thing.
Amen.
There is no such thing as a perfect version of you. If you are a short, fat guy, own it. There's nothing wrong. You see what I'm saying? Bash comes all the same. That's the bottom line. You gotta own it. Like, don't if you're a fat chick, fat women have no issue owning their issues. You ever notice that? Fat women are the most confident women in the world. Now, I think that's a mask just a little bit, but they are very confident, right? And because it's something to that is my point, right?
Yeah.
Because they're so confident, that confidence attracts the chubby chasers. Because dudes aren't naturally chubby chasers.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fact. And you know how I know?
Okay.
Because they still go spend money in strip club for small waists and fat ass.
Mm-hmm.
So they will spend money in a club for a small waist and a fat ass, but then go home to your fat ass for free. That come on now. Let's keep it all the way above. You see what I'm saying? But that's beside the point. The point I'm making is that, bro, there's something to owning who you are, accepting who you are.
Yes, sir.
Fix your flaws, right? If you feel like you curse too much, I'm just getting on a low end, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you feel like you curse too much, do something that helps you fix that. Create a swear jar, or you see what I'm saying? Do something that penalizes you. Mm-hmm. Make it fun for yourself to where it stops you from cursing. If you feel like you eat too much, and you feel like dieting is hard, find ways, you see what I'm saying, to help you stop eating so much. Figure out what's a trigger. What's triggering you to eat so much.
And fellas, you're doing this alone.
Yes. Yes.
You have to help your woman improve. Any improvements made are going to be done by you. There is no help. There is no help coming over the horizon.
No, I want to be clear about this. I've said this to my therapist. I've said this to you. Look, it starts with me. You see what I'm saying? It starts with me. I 100% know I'm the reason none of us in the house eat healthy. I know it. Because if I truly didn't want her to buy that stuff, if I truly didn't want it in the house,
you just check it.
It wouldn't be in the house. You see what I'm saying? If I truly didn't want it, if I truly was hell bent on working out and us all leaving the house to go walk the track for a couple of laps, we would do it. You see what I'm saying? But this is what I've noticed about women. The missus says, just be mindful of how you say it to your girl, though.
No, see, that's the thing we be talking about.
No, you're new. She's new. She's new.
Yeah.
She's new. You're new. It's cool. So we'll get into that, right? I'll let Toxic explain it, and then I'll bring it home.
Cool. So listen, the missus. This is what we talk about when people get mad when we say women and children. Now, based on your comment, see, women always, you have to always tell women something within their comfort zone, like you just told us. Make sure you say it in a way. No, fuck your feelings. No, you need to hear the truth. You need to hear it uncut, raw. If you fat, you fat. Stop taking that to heart. Why do I have to? Just take it as the truth. Why do I have to say something in a manner that makes you comfortable?
Yes.
You need to hear something and you need it for shock value. You want to take it, Chuck.
This is the thing, right? She says you don't have to be mean to say it. Well, it's not being mean. Is being, look. If I know this is in typical baby boy fashion.
I can talk to you like a child.
But if I did not love you, I would just tell you anything. And see, this raises it's not being mean, it's being honest. Like, yes, there is a such thing as tact. I get that, right? But what I'm saying is if I tell you, yo, maybe you should stop gobbling dick. You're acting like a hoe. You see what I'm saying? There's no nice way to say that. There's no nice way to call somebody fat. You're fat. You see what I'm saying? And my thing is, fat ain't new. That's not a new term. Nobody's being mean, right? That's not being mean.
Why aren't you? Well, the question is, and this is what we're talking about with self-improvement. Fellas, instead of being hurt by someone calling you fat, ask yourself, why do I not have the esteem enough to not let someone emotionally affect me, especially someone I probably don't even know or give a damn about?
Right.
And that's what we're talking about.
That's a real question.
You got to know who you are.
Yeah, that's a real question. And
you got to have the confidence. Yeah.
Look, so for my fellas, right, before we got sidetracked, my fellas, right, we before I want to let you guys know, right, that it does start with you. If you have people, if you're single, it starts with you because you're the only one that can motivate you. You can't be. To me, I don't be believing in like motivational speakers because if you can't motivate yourself to do it, a 30-minute speech ain't gonna fire you up either.
Not all of them. I like E.T.
I like them. Don't get it twisted. What I'm saying is he can't help you if a part of you isn't already wanting to do it.
That's true.
So that's my point. But fellas, it starts with you, right? You have to be the one in your house to say, you know what? All right, this argument isn't going to end unless I end it. I will be the adult in the room.
The mature one.
Yep, I will be the adult in the room, and I will end this argument. Whether I believe I am right at this point does not matter.
Does not. I need peace.
Right.
Because I still have to function.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so you're at every point in time you deal with just a woman in general. You're going to have to be the adult in the room. That's what it is.
Say you
From
ain't
age,
lived long enough yet, but you're gonna sit in many a driveway. You're gonna sit in your driveway many a days, wondering how the hell do I do this?
so yes. So I will. So it starts with you, right? You want your family to eat right. You got to eat right.
Mm-hmm.
If you want your wife to lose weight, well, brother, you got to lose weight. That's just how.
Because your woman's not gonna let you beat her in anything.
No, no, and that's the way. That's just the way like house politics goes, right? It does start with you.
Mm-hmm.
It does, and I can admit that. And yes, Mrs. There is a way to say things. You're absolutely right, but your feelings are your responsibility.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? There's some things you can't softball. And what you're alluding to is you want men to softball these things. Men have been softballing these things for the better part of 40 years.
Mm.
And you didn't listen. We begged you not to kick us out the home for these government benefits, and your ass did it anyway. We begged you. You see what I'm saying? Let's be clear. We begged you not to go spend your money at in Sky Daddy school every Sunday.
Not Sky Daddy school.
You see what I'm saying? Like, but you did. What black men are saying to you is, look, we get it. You're a child. You're emotional. We understand that, and we're going to do our best to say it as best we can. But sometimes that's just not what you need. The biggest motivational tool my father all gave me was unfiltered advice.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it should sting a little bit.
It may There we go. There we go. That's some real shit. Maybe it should hurt a little bit.
So, Mrs., maybe if I said, "Hey, put the ice cream down, boo. Hey, you don't need to lose it this week. Hey, come on, go run with me. Hey, and none of that work. But if I come in, man, you getting fat as hell. Get your ass up and run. You may hurt a little bit, but you grabbing the leggings and you grabbing the shoes, right?
Right. She said, no, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying I'll be damned if my husband tell me get your fat ass up and lose some damn weight.
I mean, he put the ring on her, right? He should have the right to tell you that if anybody.
She said, no, it's another way. Well, Mrs. Call and let us know the correct way to tell your wife that she's fat.
Yeah.
Like call her 404-254-4347. You're welcome to call 404-254-4347. But what we're gonna do is while Mrs. gets her shit together and she decides to call, here's 92.3 Selective Outrage Radio. This is your boy Two Chubs. I got Toxic Trish to my right.
Yes, sir.
Tay is on the boards, and like I said, we have a special surprise for y'all.
Yeah.
So
we decided to change our theme.
Yeah, we're changing our music today, so we're gonna rock with some R. Kelly. Surprise,
Yes,
surprise.
Yes, sir. Kales. Lucky we ain't got to see college.
Chilling in my 4.6 at the light. About to be VIP for the night. Shorty in a drop top beat, made a ride. Pull up to a bumper, baby, beat twice.
because you're a woman?
If you have to say it like that, that means that it's been on your mind and you already been saying it, apparently.
Okay.
But a person just for the first time is not gonna just come out and call you a fat ass. They're not.
You really targeted it on this fat, like does that? Why does that?
It could be anything. That was one of the things that y'all mentioned. That's
Okay.
why I'm sticking with the fat ass.
Okay. Okay. So check this out, right?
That was one of the things that
What is the nicest? Let me hear the nicest way possible.
Let me
You.
give you an example.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me give you an example. I have a brother, and my brother is a drug addict.
Mm-hmm.
I can say things very mean to him in a mean way because I'm trying to get him to get off of drugs. Don't nobody want their family member on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna sit there and call him no fucking crackhead. Crackhead, you need to stop doing fucking drugs. I'm not gonna do that.
So nobody's ever done that.
I'll take him to rehab center. Like one of the guys. I'm sorry, I don't know y'all names.
Are you good, sister? You good?
This is my first time watching y'all, and y'all know I'm proud of this 1923 family now.
My sister.
So is your brother still on drugs?
Yes, he is.
So shouldn't maybe we should pull fucking crackhead, get up and get our thing out the tube at this point? Have y'all tried everything, right?
I'm not gonna try that.
Why not? Do you want him off drugs?
That's not gonna make him get off drugs.
How do you know?
How do you know? You never tried. You
Yeah.
You telling the girl to tell her fat ass to goddamn lose some weight, that ain't gonna make her lose no weight.
Look. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna cap. If I am fat, I don't give a shit. But if my wife came to me and said, "Bro, you're fat, lose some weight,"
It's messing up.
I'm not gonna not like. It's gonna motivate me to do something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think you're honing in on how it's being said instead of what's being said.
Something that a child would do.
Yes, yeah, clearly. But what I'm saying is that maybe help should sting. Like soft shoeing something has never fixed anything. What is soft shoeing fixed? What has
Marching in the streets.
Yeah, because that's what you're doing. Essentially, that's what you're doing is you're soft shoeing the issue. You're saying that, oh, well, maybe if I say it a nice way, they'll get it. If they cared about how it was delivered to them, they wouldn't be doing it in the first place.
Mm.
So maybe tough love is the best love, which is why, you know what? I've come up with an epiphany. Maybe this is why dads are better parents.
Maybe that's why dads are better parents, because we give tough love.
Maybe that's why dads are better parents.
Yes,
yeah.
Dads are better parents. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Oh, hey, to each his own. I mean, my husband has been here since day one. Me and my husband been together since I was 19 years old, and I am now 42 years old.
And you saying
never been no on and off shit. Always been on, and we both have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old.
So you telling me your husband
is just as good of a parent as I am.
So you telling me your husband, with all that history with you, he couldn't say something like, "Get off your fat ass and go work out"?
I wish that motherfucker would. Yes, I wish he fucking would.
He doesn't have that right. He doesn't have the right as a head.
He would never. I wish he was scared to tell y'all.
Well,
and my husband ain't no punk. I promise you this.
Okay.
He is very outspoken. When he come around new people, I have to tell my friends, y'all, my husband would just say anything. He would just say anything. Just look over him.
So you know
but
this person.
He would not sit there and tell me, get your fat ass up and lose some weight. No.
But if he did.
If he did, I would cut him out. That's it.
Why?
I'm not going to go divorce him. I'm not going to whoop his ass or get into no big fight with him.
But would you hit the treadmill? But would you hit the treadmill after? Would you hit the treadmill afterwards?
Would I hit the treadmill after it?
Yeah, after he said that.
No, but yes.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
Like, okay, this nigga must be. He really want me to lose some fucking weight.
And that's the point. Thank you.
It's not gonna make me go lose no weight, though.
I bet it would. I bet it would.
All right, sister.
Thank you.
Like, I bet you she fat. No.
We didn't even.
I know somebody thinking that. But no, I do not consider myself fat at all. Now, I'm petite. And I know y'all probably like, what the fuck the difference is. But,
Right.
I know my husband. I know him.
Mm-hmm.
And he wouldn't dare do nothing like that. And none of the people that's in my circle.
I'm pretty sure he said it in his head, but he knows what he's dealing with, so he tones it down. I'm pretty sure. Man, work out there. You've done something where he's had to go extreme in his head, but he knows if he brings out Thor's hammer, you're going to be mad for 4 days, even though you're the one that made the mistake.
That's correct. And let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Now.
I'm not denying that at all.
Like.
The things that I say in my head. I don't say out loud.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
I agree with that. So he could be saying it in his head. He's saying it in your fucking head.
So, what I surmised from that was her husband says a lot of stuff in his head and doesn't say it out loud, as most men do.
She knows of her husband. She said her husband's outspoken. She said her husband is not no punk. And I totally believe all that. And I feel like if he were to say something extreme or to that measure, she would go right out and get Sean T's whatever his DVD is. She'll go grab that Peloton and get to work. And that's our point.
Okay, so all right.
Needles hurt, right?
But see, this is the thing. Right? That's the difference between men and women, right? So, Tay, right? You could say something really harsh to me, and it may hurt for a second, and then I move on and do it, right? That's what if your homeboy told you, Tay, nigga, you tripping. You see what I'm saying? It might bother you for a second, but you see what I'm saying? Like, you're going to move on.
Yeah.
Women, on the other hand, if you give them something harsh, right, they will hold on to it forever.
Because they're petty.
Forever. Like, this is what you...
I give you an example of that too, bro.
Yeah.
I had to literally cut one of my old friends off.
Yep.
Because we used to kick it or whatever. Mm-hmm. And she, every time we would see each other, she would remind me of something I did when I was 24 years old. Yeah, I'd be 33 or whatever. I'm like, you still mad about that?
No, but you got to think, women hold on to shit forever. And
oh my God.
But at the same time, remember, we had that conversation.
Yeah.
Like, you will always be the worst version of yourself.
Yeah.
To people you know. You never change in people's eyes, right? Mm-hmm. However they met you is how they remember you. Mm-hmm. So you're not allowed for growth. And this is one of the few things that I say isn't gender specific. Mm-hmm. That's just people. Mm-hmm. Like, if I remember you as a bum on the street, you see what I'm saying? No matter how much you got your life together, the minute you mess up,
you have bum
on the street again. That's anybody.
Or if you feel threatened by anybody that feels threatened by you, they would like to remind you of how you were back in the day. And stuff like that. That's why you gotta ignore people, man. That's why we telling you men to have your face card together.
Yep.
If you got your face card together, nobody can tell you nothing. I don't know that. You shouldn't be bothered when people bring up stuff from your past. Hey, I don't know that nigga no more. Oh, God kills. I'm sorry. I don't know that man no more from the past. You can talk about him all you want. I'm here now.
Yeah, and you know what? That's how I truly feel that way, bro. Like, the person I was 4 years ago, I'm not the same person.
That's why it's always weird to talk to people that from like 3 or 4 years they talk to you again. It's weird because you're not that person no more. At least you shouldn't be.
They talk to you. This is the thing. It's almost like y'all had a conversation and then they press pause, stop talking to you for years, and then when you come back, they just press play because that's where they remember you at. So they just automatically think that you're on the same shit. You see what I'm saying? No matter what it is. But I think that also goes as to why a lot of people don't necessarily support Black businesses anymore. Because if you are a guy, right, you've always been lazy, you've always kind of just been aloof in the wind, right? you somehow you pull your shit together, you got it going, right?
Mhm.
When you start asking people to invest in your business, buy your product, buy your course, whatever the case is, they're not looking at what's in front of you. They're looking at everything that came before this.
Mhm.
So before they've tried a product or course or whatever the case, is automatically null and void because that's how they see you.
Mhm.
Now to tie that all in, women are just on a forever loop about that. You see what I'm saying? They never see you as changing unless the change is so drastic. It's undeniable. If you was if you just some broke nigga from around the way, right? And then you won the lottery or you came up, right? And you're talking millions in the bank. They can't deny it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? They can't deny it. So they'll go with it then. But just your average run of the mill guy, no, they're not doing that.
Well, we can't accept a lot of stuff, man.
What you mean, like facts and
Facts, you know what I'm saying? You can't get a woman to admit.
Look,
you got to deal with them at their comfort level.
Bro, no,
they ignore all the points.
That's really what that conversation was about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what the conversation was about. The conversation was, you can call me fat, but you need to call me fat in a way that I deem acceptable.
But if I'm mad at you, it's no holds fucking barred. Like you can say whatever, whenever, however, bro. What, bro?
I'm not lying. I said I was gonna be good today.
Yeah.
Right? I said I was gonna be good today. But if you're just tuning in, here's 92.3 Selective Outrage Radio. We are talking about your F.A.I.S Card. What is your F.A.I.S Card? That is your false and insecurity scorecard, right?
Mm-hmm. Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fellas, a point I want to make too is like I think Chubbs touched on this, is that you gotta bring your energy as a man. You gotta bring your energy into the room wherever you go.
Yep.
Albeit positive or whatever energy you're trying to affect the room with. But like if you know like your woman's having a bad day, don't let her affect you. You affect her.
Yeah. You know what?
Because they're gonna stay in their feelings no matter what.
Yeah.
But you can change it by not being receptive of that.
You know what? You just spoke some life into me over that, because I'm serious, because I just realized I need to be whatever mood I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
That's what mood the house needs to be
in. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that.
So you gotta be kind of like be the house thermostat.
Yeah,
You set the temperature in the room.
That's really what it is. You just taught me something with that, because that wasn't my thing. I would usually try to, when I walk in the house, I try to gauge how every woman in this house is, and then kind of just soft shoe my way around.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't need to be that way. What needs to happen is regardless of what moods they're in, they need to tend to my mood.
Exactly.
So
that's a good point, bro. A common misconception is men should match energy. No, men don't need to match energy.
No,
bring your energy.
Yeah,
you don't match energy.
You create the energy in the room.
Yeah,
I agree with that. So, but see, all right. So how would I apply that? So, if I see my wife having a bad day, then I need to go ahead, turn on the charm, make her feel don't feel better, forget about it, and then once she's in a better mood, then ask what's going on, instead of walking in the room, noticing she's in a bad mood, and then like, what's good? What's the problem? And I do that a lot, right? Just because I be trying to match in it. Because I usually be trying to know where I'm. All right, where do I need to fit in? What's going on? What needs to be the temperature? Instead of cutting the AC on when I walk in this. Like, you know what, fellas? You really need to be waving your dick around and man spreading as much as possible. And what I mean by that is
Gail's face palming right now.
Like, you should be man spreading as much as possible. And the reason I say that is you don't realize as a man how much you affect everybody in your house.
I agree with that.
Like that I'm noticing.
Like fellas, like you know, and sometimes it be a small problem. So usually I'm for bringing a sledgehammer to any problem, but sometimes you can't use a axe with a hatchet will do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she could just be hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so if you wake up in the mood, you know what I'm saying, just go downstairs. They'll turn the little oven to 400 degrees, get the little bacon out, you know what I'm saying? Get the skillets hot.
Hey man,
and her whole mood will change by the time if she got a particular coffee with the 2 creams, you gotta do that sometimes, fellas. That's part of being a man. That's part of like just affect the room. Don't match energy. Don't match energy.
Look, I am for man spreading. And then that's what I'm choosing to call this. Sometimes you gotta whip your meat out and slang it over the room. Yeah. And shout out to one of our people, Firebrands Clothing. Shout out to you, brother. But I will say this, right? You really just dropped some knowledge to him, because I can even say I'm very guilty of that. You see what I'm saying? And I know what I need to do now. I'm saying that you gotta, man. It goes back to what I say. It starts with you.
Everything starts with you.
And I know, bro. Trust me.
Trust
me. I know what you're thinking.
You gotta embrace your head in the household,
bro. I know what you're thinking. That shit sucks. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking, and I'm prepared for you to ask me a million questions why, and I got a million answers for you, brother. But when it comes back to lead, be the man. You see what I'm saying? Like, I am for equality, right? I'm not one of those. I'm one of the biggest feminists in the world. Hey, women should be on the front lines. You want to be on the front lines? Cool. You see what I'm saying? But what I am against is I do not like when they try to act like they want freedom of outcome. You see what I'm saying? They don't. You miss me with that. But fellas, if you want to be that guy, bro, sometimes you just got to shut up and do it, right?
That's what you can't do what they do, bro. They are in the position of being led. They can be in a position. They're in a position in your household where you're the protector, you're the provider, right? Despite everything, despite all these labels, despite that's what they want. And sometimes you can't match words. They're gonna shout, they're gonna nag, they're gonna do what they do, bro. Because they are women, and this is what we mean, ladies. This has nothing to do with status or the relationship between you and man, but in that particular arena, where you have to be treated the same way we treat children.
Yep.
We can't go to 12 with y'all for whatever reason, but for some reason you want to be equal to us.
This is the thing, and brother.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, bro.
You gotta stop with the words. Stop with the emotions. Yeah, you're gonna feel it sometimes, but you just gotta get up and lead. Go downstairs and wash those dishes, man. I know you didn't feel like doing it. I know you gotta go to work in 30 minutes, but just sacrifice right now and keep every harmony in your house. And if there's negative energy, get that shit out of there. That's your job.
Yeah, I just want to say, because a lot of that shit is coming from them anyway. But you, for the most part, men are genuinely in good moods.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know one man that's walking around in a bad mood all the time.
Because we can accept things. We just take things and keep moving. They can't. They'll let one thing ruin their whole day.
The missus says, I really don't know what type of women y'all know. All women.
How many times do we get that? You can tell she's new to the show. We've heard everything you're going to say to missus. We promise.
I don't know what type of women y'all know. We know all women. We know all women act the same.
Normal ones, regular ones, crazy ones. They're y'all all the same.
Yeah.
And see, you're new here. So y'all are all the same, but for some reason, unless it's a positive thing, y'all think y'all are the exception to the rule. If we say women like guys with power, it's always gonna be one. All of y'all gonna say, "Well, I'm not the one that like whatever, bro." But if I say something like all black women's vaginas are bomb, none of y'all are gonna disagree and say mine is just mediocre.
No, not at all.
So if it's positive, y'all want all the credit, But that's neither here nor there.
She says, "Wow, I'm not new to the world." So moving on.
Okay. Back to your face card, fellas.
We love you. We really do.
Selective Outrage Show. We says 2 Chubs. His 92.3.
we got about 4 minutes till we go in the song. I would like to say this, right? Because we touched on something that is really, really, really like leadership, right? I don't believe in the term alpha female.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't believe in that. Tay, have you heard that term before? Do you believe that? Like, seriously, like, we're not gonna be mad, but I just want to know.
I don't know. I think it's a thing for them to say, you think you alpha male, I'm alpha female.
Yeah, it's just a name card. It's basically anything you can do, I can
Me
do.
too.
I can do better. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's really what that alpha female shit is bullshit to me. Like, it's weirdo
It
shit.
really is, bro. Because
Yeah.
like, bro, men do not have a problem following women. We have a problem following bullshit.
Yeah. This is and I'll be clear. See, and I'm not one of those. This is the thing, bro. I'm not one of those dudes that's on some I rule my house with an iron fist.
Yeah.
I'm not into it. I'm not saying that. That's not what I am saying is, bro. A lot of times you are going to do a lot of shit as a man that your woman does not agree with. And the reason she does not agree with it is because she's not a man and she doesn't see things how you innately see it. She's going to, in every situation, view every situation as a woman.
Thank you.
You need to get that, right? I don't know. Women love to say, well, I think I was a man in my former life. No, bitch, you weren't. You see what I'm saying? Like, no, you weren't. You were a woman. You see what I'm saying? You're in the here, you're in the now, you're a woman. You see what I'm saying? So do as women do. That whole alpha female term is bullshit. And fellas, don't buy into that. Don't start buying into the whole, well, we lead together, and no, you don't, bro. No, look, roles should be defined, right? You see what I'm saying? But bro, y'all are doing shit together. You see what I'm saying? But the final decision needs to rest with you. Now, either you can lead your woman to the promised land or you can lead her to destruction if you yourself aren't ready to lead. And see, don't make you feel bad about that. Because niggas do that. Yeah. They make you feel bad. You see what I'm saying? That you're not ready. You're not ready to take up that role yet, which is why I say you need to wait to get married. You need to know that you know that you know that you know she is the one. Because they don't get better.
They don't.
So you need to know. So
and don't think you're gonna find another one and then she's gonna be.
No, they're all the same. They will all get on your nerve. They all say stupid shit. They all do petty shit. I don't know.
They're all hypocrites.
Yes.
They're all do as I say, not as I do.
Yes. So now that you know that, right? Now that we gave you the abridged version of that, you as a man need to know going in, this is how they are. And because this is how they are, this is how I need to move.
Preach.
So who gives a shit? Okay, yes, she's petty. All right, cool. That don't mean you got, because to me, that, all right, well, you being petty, I'm gonna be petty. Yeah. I ain't got time for that, right? I don't have time. I ain't got time to play them type of games. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be online. I'm not doing that. So what? Yes, all women are the same. So what I'm saying is that you have to stick. We said it earlier. It goes back to, you got to have a code as a man, and more of your face card, because you do need to have a good face card, but you need to learn what your code is. What is your line in the sand? You see what I'm saying? Like, let me ask you, what is your line in the sand? Where do you draw the line when you say a man or woman will not cross this line with me? Like,
it's certain. Like, I don't play that. It's funny. I was talking about this morning. I don't play anybody accusing me of pedophilia.
Yeah.
You want me to go to 12 instantly?
Yeah.
That's one of my things. I don't play that disrespect game.
Yeah.
Especially because I don't disrespect nobody. So
yeah,
I don't even.
Yeah, I that's what I think. I think it's the disrespect. Bro, men want to be respected before they're loved.
I don't need love. Love's overrated as hell. Personally.
Like that's, I think that's what a
love
lot
ain't
of
nothing but an obligation to do something for
yeah,
somebody.
it can, yeah.
It's overrated as hell.
Like men want to be respected, right?
Mhm.
Especially in their own household.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Because you get enough of it from the world.
you do. You got to deal with your job shit. You got to deal with these people shit.
Mhm.
You got to deal with white supremacy. And then when you come home, if you got to deal with it from your woman, bro, you are a man at war.
Mm-hmm.
You
Totally
see,
agree, bro.
you're a man at war. And when if I got to do that, I just need to be by my fucking self.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If I and that's how a man should feel, right? You have to know that you got to live by a code, bro, and you're not gonna jump. And there is a deeper message here. You're not going to jump into a relationship with a woman and think that it's going to be a Disney movie. There's no such thing as the Disney movie relationship.
This ain't Love Jones,
bro. This ain't, yeah, like real world shit is happening.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like real world shit is happening here. So you can't think that, well, I'm gonna leave her alone because this one treats me better. Bro, she don't treat you better. The only reason you think she treats you better is because she's different.
She's new.
Yeah.
She's new, bro, and we like new toys.
That's it.
That's it.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
That's simple, bro. I say this: if you got you a solid woman, right, who puts up, who deals with you when your face card is shaky, who like, there's nothing wrong, right, with doing what you're supposed to do with a good woman. Don't let these fucking internet gurus and
Come on, man.
like these internet gurus make you believe some shit.
These wannabe Ayala Vazants and shit.
Like don't make these, like, come on. Like,
hey, bro, if you got your solid woman, like my man said,
yeah,
and all her problem is she won't lose weight, and the softballing ain't working.
Yep.
Don't tell her fat ass to get up,
get out, and lose weight.
You see the bigger picture.
But see, this is the thing.
See, the missus and all them, they want stuff to be done for them sensitive, but you know this ain't no sensitive world. Hey, you amazing, girl. You got one flaw, and I'm trying to fix it as a man, as your king.
Yep.
I'm trying to fix it.
Yep.
So get off your fat ass.
Yep.
Go over there and get on that Peloton.
Put down the donut.
Go to Sean T. Drink water. You complain about your face, but you drink water.
Yep.
Do what you need to do.
Bro, and again, bro, if you really want your woman to lose weight, you're gonna have to start running too, whether you need to or not. seriously, like
every fella that's listening know what we talk about.
Yeah.
When you decide to start doing something, don't your household usually follow in it?
Yeah.
They don't say nothing, but they'll usually follow you.
Bro, let me be clear. And I'm not a dude that toots his own horn like that. But do you know how many calculated, orchestrated, successful moves I've made within my household that they alone think that they're responsible for? Like,
that's being a man, Tay. You got to do stuff, then allow them to take their credit.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how you move, and you're going to get this is the thing. You're going to get resistance at everything that you overtly put out there. You're going to get resistance from it. You just got to do it.
And you won't get credit when you're proven right, like you do.
No, and don't. But see, look, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. Don't look for it. Don't look, seriously. Don't look for it. Don't look, because it's not coming. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? It is not coming. So don't look for it. Just do it. If this is the thing, if you feel you need to lose weight, or you feel the house needs to be healthier, just go in your garage, go to the park, and just start running. Shout out to Ray Rush. Mm-hmm. I remember having a conversation with my man Ray Rush.
Yeah, shout out to Ray. And
he was just like, you have to train your woman how to accept things about you. I said, well, Ray, what you mean? He goes, we play flag football every weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says, if 2 or 3 weekends I decided not to play, and then she asked me to do something on Saturday, and I say, no, I got to play flag football, there's going to be an argument because it's inconsistent. Women don't like inconsistent men, right?
Mhm.
But if you go and play football, if you go and play flag football every Saturday, unwavering,
Mhm.
11 to 4, you are out of pocket.
Mhm.
She's going to pay attention to that, right?
Mhm.
So whatever you got to do, she's going to ask to do before the hours or after the hours
Mhm.
of 11 to 4.
Mhm.
And of course, I tried that with my ex-wife, right?
Mhm.
And that shit is right. Even with my wife now, right? Even with my wife now, if there's some shit that I like to do and I do it religiously, she picks up on it and will not bother me because she knows she do this every day.
Mhm. What does that mean, Phyllis? What does that mean? That means let her talk, let her get all her little feelings, let her shake her little arms,
Yep.
let her furrow her little eyebrows. Then when she's done, give her the instructions she needs to get with your program. Let's go to a song, bro. That's a good way to.
Hits 92.3, man.
Yeah.
We're live today, man. Shout out to everybody at work. Take you the song up, man. We'll be back.
Now, usually I don't do this, but go ahead on.
We got
I know because R. Kelly makes excellent music. Look, we've been talking about it all show, Chuz. But like I said, man, behind every Kels, there's a city.
yes.
So shout out to those successful black men that are elevating these black women to the statuses they need to be. We know you're the foundation. We know that Kel's about to get our show canceled, man. What we been talking about? We been talking about being good with your F.A.I.S Card. Hit
Yes.
92.3 Selective Outrage Show. Go ahead and continue, Charles. You were cooking.
The missus says once she said her husband walked in. So okay, well I guess we're about to get some order in there first of all. and she also says I don't want to be with nobody that intentionally hurts me. I'm sorry, you're on your own. I don't set out to hurt people, and it sounds like y'all don't have a problem with that. Okay, so two things, and you're right about both of them.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't have a problem hurting somebody's feelings if I think it's going to save their life.
Yeah.
Right. And I think telling somebody the truth isn't hurtful.
I don't think so.
But I also feel like that you said it earlier, bro. Help sometimes stings.
Yeah.
Like that's
Growing
real.
is painful. So why do y'all want something painful to come as painless? You can't be scared of pain. So what? Your feelings got hurt. Feelings aren't even real, but y'all drown yourselves in them. Like, man, I'm not about to frame how I'm telling you fucking up. You fucking up.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. However I frame it is however I frame it. Take the message and do something about it.
Yep.
That's all we saying. You're gonna be mad at your husband for 3 days because he said something
that might have saved your life.
That was accurate, but because he said it in a tone that you didn't find pleasant in the moment. That's crazy to me, missus.
Yeah, we really that petty? Because to me, just being something specific is weight, right?
Yeah.
Just, bro.
And it could be anything.
We're just using weight an example. Bro, men, look, I know for a fact, men, when they make up their mind, they love a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, for the most part, changes that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? When I say nothing, you got to do some dastardly shit for a man to say, I don't love you anymore.
Yeah.
Right? But so if a man is saying to you, hey, sis, you need to hit the fucking gym, sis.
And then most of the time they be like, hey, I'll come with you. We can do this together.
Which women won't do.
Nope.
Let's be clear about that. A woman will tell you her issue with you and then leave that she'll dump the shit in your lap and then leave it for you to figure out how to please her. Like, seriously. Men, bro, usually when men bring a problem to a woman, they already have had a solution. Mm-hmm. Like, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, if I come to my woman, hey, this is a problem, but I think we should do this. I don't know no man that come to their woman empty-handed. Mm-hmm. I don't see it. Women dump problems in your lap and say, here, you're a man, figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Whilst being combative the entire time.
Yes. That is yes. So if this is the thing, if you're offended by something that I said, and you're my woman, no, I'm not. See, people get caught in, they think you're trying to do it maliciously. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing trigger words intentionally, purposely. Let me be clear. Nobody is purposely trying to hurt you, right? But again, help stings. That's just you look, bro. You're fucking fat.
I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Look, what if you tell me that you're hurt by this? As a man, the first thing I'm gonna think, well, I'm not doing my job because you need to toughen the fuck up.
Yep.
This ain't no cool, sensitive world, the missus.
Yeah, it's not.
And if you can't take real criticism at home, if you can't take it at home from the person you love, how are you gonna take it at work with a boss you hate?
Yeah.
How are you gonna take it in dealing in your businesses with different customers and different?
Right.
Come on, man. You can't come on. We got to stop with this. That's what's wrong with the world nowadays. We're a G-rated world, and everybody out here is NC-17 in this bitch.
Well, you know, black folks live in their feelings.
Oh my God, do it.
You see what I'm saying? Like, look, anything that I say, I'm including myself.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the exception. I'm not a woman. I'm not the exception to the rule. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm telling you, it's probably because I experienced it.
Mm-hmm.
Black folks live in their feelings, bro.
We do.
You see what I'm and we got to get out of how somebody is saying it and focus on what's being said, because that's how a lot of us are getting fucking tricked. Just because the nigga said it nicely means he's not trying to fuck you over.
Yeah, and another way, just because someone says it harshly or bluntly, doesn't mean they have any real attention behind it. They just want you to wake up and get it. So, and then like what is it? Are you gonna get the message if I tone it down? I probably said it to you like 4 times and you haven't listened at this point.
Yeah.
Most people don't. You're not gonna come out the gate on 10.
No.
So, like, what are we talking about here?
No, not at all.
How many times have you had a real problem and you listened to it when somebody said it to you nicely that you had a problem?
Never.
You would probably thought it was hating or jealousy or something.
Never. She says, I take criticism from my husband very well. I
would like to ask him that.
Me too. I would too.
You probably think you do a lot of things well that he probably disagrees with.
And I would also he's not necessarily in the safe space, right?
Yeah.
So he's not here. So anything that he says around you, you can only take as a grain of salt anyway, because it's not like he's going to tell you the truth. So she says, I just don't tolerate disrespect and insults from nobody. You have failed to show me how it's disrespect.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet either. Because you don't like my tone, that's on you.
Yeah, it's like the disrespect and insult, and to me, being called fat ain't an insult.
What you is.
It's just what. Yeah,
I'm not calling Tay fat.
No, he's not. You see what I'm saying?
Do we have time for that? Do we even have time for what time is it?
We got 5 minutes.
I don't know what it is. Should we take off?
Yeah, go ahead. Take one when we're out here.
It's 92.3 Selective Outrage Show. Who are we talking to and where you from?
It's so hard to hear y'all on here. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it this way. The speakerphone ain't working. I don't know what's going on. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So first of all, no love lost at all.
Right.
Let me say that. I'm not upset with y'all, and I hope y'all not upset with me. It's nothing like that at all.
No, not at all.
Really know each other.
No, not at all.
Because I'm seriously though, because I know what type of person I am. But yes, all I'm trying to get y'all to understand is, and maybe I can't get y'all to understand. All I'm saying is insults and calling names and disrespect to me. Yes, calling somebody a fat ass, I don't care who it is, wife, friend, whoever. And if I'm gonna sit there to call my husband a fat ass, that means I would definitely call my friends that, and I wouldn't dare hurt my friends like that. And maybe it's because of the type of circle that I have or that I deal with. But no, we don't set out to hurt people. And I feel like saying those words, those are mean words.
What part of
it? There has to be other way of saying it.
So if I say something like you're...
Hold on, let me say this too. Let me say this before, because I'm going to let my husband talk to y'all. I don't want y'all to feel that just because I'm in his presence, that he will say something different. I don't feel that way. And I'm sure he doesn't feel that way either. But at the same time, y'all don't know us. And I have to keep reminding myself of it. But hold on, here he is. You're welcome.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, brother? We have to get out of here in a minute. What you got a comment about everything? What's going on?
Well, I just walked in, on the conversation, home for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And what y'all was saying, I kind of get what y'all saying, but at the same time, like calling your wife fat ass up off the couch, left side. I mean, in a sense, that is disrespectful to her. you gotta understand she has feelings just the same, what I'm saying, as anybody else out here. Don't nobody want to be shot down, what I'm saying, in order to, achieve what you want to get achieved.
Okay, thank you, sir. We gotta get out of here, but thank you for the comment.
All right.
All right, have a good one.
Y'all take it easy.
His 92.3.
He said that for 7 points.
Well, clearly it was a hostage situation.
Yeah,
it was a hostage. She had a gun to his head, and
I feel like, and I feel like he feels like. All right, as soon as she said that, I was like,
you caught the we. You caught the we feel like. We feel like this. No, it's all good. It's all love, brother. I completely understand.
But at the same time, was disqualified. That was for the wife. He's like, no, y'all got a point. But at the same time,
no, that was his way of saying, brother, I agree, but you know.
I can't.
Yeah, it's all love, man. We're about to get out of here, man. I hope you understand, and we made clear what your face card is and how to have a good face card at all times, man. Make sure you're making those accurate assessments of yourself. Recognize that you're not perfect and it's going to take forever to fix.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow we're doing Throwback Thursday. We're doing all ATL 90s rap music, nigga. Oh, God, Kels. Rap music. We're doing Atlanta rap music.
It's all love, man. It's Selective Outrage Radio, man. Here's 92.3. I'm your boy Two Chubs. I got my boy Toxic Tris. Tay on the boards, man. And we about this thing, man. Y'all be safe. See you tomorrow.
And what's up, baby?
Goddamn.